What's up, y'all? We live. This is Last and Libations, episode 48, season 5. We got my new co-host, comedian Baldhead from Chicago, y'all. How
Yeah,
you
what up?
doing?
I'm good. I can't
You
complain. Give me a little vittles. Had to eat something because
I don't blame you.
I eat at certain times of day. Everybody
Hey,
want to do their damn podcast at 8 o'clock. Shit, I gotta eat at 8 o'clock.
hey, that's all right. Shoot, eat whenever you can eat. Like you said, you got a certain time of day that you eat, so I ain't gonna complain. Shoot, you gotta eat. But anyway, tell my people about yourself, right quick.
Well, I'm from the south side of Chicago, born and raised. Neighborhood called Inglewood. I've been doing comedy. I started comedy in '93, but didn't get serious till 2000. So
Dang.
I was doing some other shit. And I also I live and reside in ATL now.
Right. So, so what made you get into comedy? Like, was you a class clown, or it was just something that it was a dare for you to get into?
Oh, I was a class clown. I was a class clown definitely. But what made me really get into it was two of my comedian friends were already doing it, but they was friends of mine before comedy. Dion
Right,
Cole and, and Marlon Mitchell had
right.
me asked me to join them. They was doing some
Mhm.
shows, and they was like, "You ought to get up there and try," and blah blah blah. I was
Mhm.
reluctant because I was like, "Man, is y'all getting money doing it? See, what are y'all doing?" And niggas was
Right.
like, "We ain't really getting a lot of money." What up? What up? What up, Bing? You're like, we ain't really getting a lot of money yet, but I was like, well, nigga, I ain't gonna start doing this shit till you get some money.
Right. Oh my God, you was like, no, long as I ain't get no money. So, what was your first, very first show? And how did that come out? Did you bomb or did you do good? What happened?
My first show was at this place called the S Lounge. It was on
Mhm,
it's in Chicago on King Drive.
mhm.
I did good. No, you know what? Let me back up. My first show, the first time I ever really got on stage was at this club on 63rd in Peoria. Granville, what up? And it was called the Malibu.
Uh,
Man, when I tell you they was having comedy, they was having a talent show. It wasn't even like a
right.
comedy show, but at the time, it was a lot of Chicago that are now Chicago legends. My man, Mr. C, who made the Castle Slab, was in there on the regular. My best friend, I Rock, used to dance. Man, both of them rest in peace. Dude named Dub C,
Mm,
um, nigga named Top Dog. Every week they was winning. So this week, this girl gets on stage and does poetry. But when I
mhm.
tell you, she was so horrible. Man, she was horrible. And I was heckling her. But my little brother liked her. So my little brother like,
What?
man, stop bothering her. She doing that thing on stage. He said, why don't you get your butt up there, crack all them jokes you be cracking? And
Right.
I was like, okay. And I got on stage and I won the contest, won $100. Shit.
Wow.
I went to breakfast after that.
And he wanted to come with you, didn't he?
So did I dropped his ass off. No, you go home with that girl that can't put a rhyme together. Get your ass out of here. So you know what I'm saying? That's how. And then like I would go to talent shows, open mics, variety shows. I would just go to them, and then a couple of people like, man, come up on stage, come up on stage, because everybody knew me in the neighborhood, and I was always talking crazy. So
Right.
and
Man,
I got it. I got on there,
uh-huh.
huh? Oh, I got on there, and everyone I got on, it was funny. It was a different experience till Marlon had said one day, man, you need to come up into the S Lounge to do a show.
Mhm.
And I was like, man, ain't no money in it. I'm doing these little contests, winning, but I really wasn't thinking about being serious about it. But
Right.
Marlon said something that changed my whole day. He said, man, you need to come up here. There'll be a lot of women up there. I said, shit, nigga, what time y'all start?
That'll do it. Shoot, well,
And
my folks.
that
Go
made me
ahead.
go. That
Shoot, but
made me
my
get up
first
there.
I know it did. My first time getting on stage, shoot, I went to KOD. I shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have went. I bombed. Okay, I wasn't prepared. The behind the scenes stuff that happened, my mind wasn't on comedy. Boy, I couldn't get a joke out to save my life, bald head.
You
I
talking
was
about
like,
KOD, the strip club?
there you go.
Why are you doing comedy in the strip club anyway?
Armani had me at KOD, child. My first time. Everybody was asking him that, why you got this girl at KOD her first time on stage? Boy. So,
Let
but
me
I
ask you
went,
something. Is KOD wheelchair accessible?
yeah.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
okay. I'm gonna say, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
but stage. That's the only thing that ain't wheelchair accessible, the stage. That's
Hmm.
it. That was it. And all that ass just walking around. I'm like, you know what? I ain't gay, but god
Wait a
dog, all
minute.
this
So it was strippers walking around while you was doing a comedy show.
kind of sorta. Cause I seen a couple on walk by, but I guess they were just coming in to go to the dressing room before they get ready to go to work. But our comedy
Right.
show was, and then they stuff was after the comedy show. But it taught me a lesson. I ain't been back since, but everybody telling me, Shaquan, you need to go back and get your redemption.
Yeah, you gotta go back. You gotta go back and get your redemption. That's the only way you gonna feel that you conquered your shit. It
Right.
was
I'm
a
gonna go
um
back.
it was a club in Minnesota that I wanted to get my redemption off of because I said some of the wrong things. It was years ago when it was like right after the OJ case off the Minnesota.
Uh-huh.
And I said, what I said, you fellas, your hands ain't made to put on, your hands ain't made to hit a woman. Your hands ain't made to be putting on no woman. Keep your hands up off of them. I say, you stomp their ears together. That's what the fuck you supposed to do. Put your feet on. That shit was a see you laughing now. That shit wasn't
Hey,
funny after that OJ shit. Them motherfuckers.
they wanted
But
to kill you.
when I got off stage, let me tell you something. When I got off stage, I said one thing they not finna do. They
Uh,
ain't finna remember my name. I was like, I want to thank y'all for checking me out, watching me. My name is B Cole. Peace out. I got the fuck
I
off.
remember you telling me to say a different name, but bald head, I was so nervous. I said my real name, god dog.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy. So
I'm
what?
more
So
of
what
you.
do you?
What you say? What?
Go ahead. Say what you been saying.
If I want them to remember my name, I'm gonna remember some funny shit. Don't remember my
True.
name if I ain't do bad. And see, I'm not delusional.
Right.
There's a lot of comics now that are delusional. They think they done their thing and they didn't. Don't
Right.
fuck up.
Shoot, I knew I messed
Rashad, what
up.
up, bro?
Shoot. I know my crazy behind messed up. Boy, look at here. I cried. I ain't gonna say I cried. I almost cried like a 2-year-old. I ready to go home. I ain't gonna need to lie to you. I ready to go
That's
back to
what
the
you're
hotel.
supposed to do. If you bomb, listen, if you bomb, you supposed to leave. You know, what the fuck you hanging around for? Shaking people's hand that's gonna do good or probably do, you gonna make them bomb because bombing is contagious to me.
Yeah, it is. Cause I think everybody that got on stage that night bombed except for Amani and uh what's the name of that dude that was there? Shoot, I forgot. But Amani didn't bomb. Melissa didn't bomb, and another female that was there, she didn't bomb. But
A lot of people don't know how to do comedy or
right,
crack jokes in a known naked environment.
right,
I
shoot,
love I love doing comedy in naked environments.
man,
I used to host a lot of strip shows, so I'm cool with it.
right, man. I wasn't prepared for that. I ain't gonna even tell you no
50
tale, but
strong, baby. 50 strong, man. What up?
now that I
That's
done
it.
did
That's
it,
it.
so I know what to expect next time I go back.
Yeah, you got
No,
to go back. Somebody now got KOD. I'm gonna find
um,
out who got it. I think it's
money got.
Fredo.
I know money do open mic on Wednesdays. But other than
Okay.
that, I don't know what else they do on at KOD. But I know he do. him and Positive K, and I get another comedian named D
Fredo.
Mac.
Oh,
I forgot.
DeMarco. Yeah, I know DeMarco. DeMarco, my boy.
Yeah, so them three do a open mic night on Wednesdays. So, but I'm gonna go back though, cause I got to. I can't let that stay on my record like that. I can't do it. I really can't. So I'm gonna go back. So compared to okay, so when you started comedy compared to now, how do you think comedy has changed?
It's changed tremendously because of the internet.
Right?
Basically, comedy was already being put like when the beginning of it, like different rooms the niggas was having in them lounges.
Uh
All of that started because when Def Jam came on TV,
huh.
a lot of people started getting comedy shows anywhere
Right.
because they needed to practice, and there's a lot of people
Right.
funny in their town. So I I had 5 rooms in Chicago, and at the time I had them, I was gearing myself up to get ready to do my thing, and this is after I came home. But it was a different way to get your name out because the internet wasn't out there.
Right.
Then
That's
when
true.
MySpace came, shit kind of started changing because people was filming. Like MySpace had different sections of MySpace. They had MySpace music, they had MySpace comedy.
Yes, it did.
I wish Facebook would do that now
That. Yeah.
because it could section everybody off and people would get paid better. But
Thank.
I I'm just not really getting on board with the social media thing. I've been at it for a few years, but it's like I'm still the stand on stage with the mic dude.
Right.
And that way I was getting money.
True.
I
That's so
uh
true.
I like how it is. Cause you right there, you personal with people, you know.
Right.
But the biggest thing now is the competition now is the followers and the likes.
There you go.
They think that makes comedy what it is. Somebody could just see something and like it. That don't mean they even really gotta like it, but they're not paying attention. But that's why a lot of comics that are content creators,
Uh,
not comedians,
mm,
are getting confused for comedians. And then when people pay to go see them, they
ain't
be like,
funny.
what the fuck am I here for? This motherfucker ain't funny. But it's
Right.
forcing a lot of other ones to be funny.
Thank you.
They trying to get money. They trying to get money 2 ways. From off the
Right.
internet and off the stage getting booked.
There you go. So, do you think the internet has helped, hurt, or done a little bit of both when it comes to comedy?
Done both. Done both. But see,
Okay.
the way it's done both is the people that weren't used to it, like me,
Mm,
and didn't believe in it, we had to get in tune.
right. That's true.
Just like the comedians, the content creators that really ain't that funny, they get up on stage. Now they got to work. They got
Yeah.
to go to open mic. They got to try shit. Or
Right.
what a lot of them will do is steal. There's
Oh,
still there's still a joke you made that they seen you on stage and turn that joke into a skit,
mhm.
or either go somewhere and see you on stage. They got a lot of numbers, so the promoter gonna book them. When that promoter book them, then they book them with real stand-up comedians,
Right.
and then them motherfuckers steal from the stand-up comedians that they on the show with, because they ain't
See,
going as president.
see, because I know the first time I went on stage here in Columbus, it was a comedian that came from Atlanta to Columbus, and he did one of DC Young Fly's joke, and it was the joke where the dick pill got stuck in the throat, and he tried to do the joke, and when he saw me look at him, I guess I had a look on my face or something, bald head, but he didn't finish that joke. He went on to the next joke, cause I'm
You
sitting
probably
up
was
there,
looking at that motherfucker like,
yeah, I'm looking at him like, what?
so
I'm looking at him like, I know, no, you not doing this man's joke. That's crazy. I mean, how you go from city to city doing somebody else's material like it's not
A
gonna get better.
comedian, a comedian did a joke of mine.
Mm-hmm.
One time we was at this club back in the day called Riddles.
Mm-hmm.
The old is some new riddles and the old riddles. And I
Mm-hmm.
ran up on stage and slapped the shit out of him. He didn't know I was in there. I told him, tell them people who shit you stole.
Mm. Damn,
Steve, what up, Steve?
that is crap.
Mr. Glass House too, man.
That is
Look,
crazy.
it's a club I used to go to. Club I used to go to in Chicago just to sit at the door with security and roast people when they came in. Roast what they had on, roasting when they was leaving,
Right.
just sitting at the door being an asshole, messing with people. That was
Man.
the highlight of my weekend.
So that was a highlight.
Yeah,
Heck no.
that was our place. It was called the Glass House,
Uh-huh.
but all the fellas used to call it the Ass House because there used to be some asses in the house. Woo! Nasty, nasty. It's a church.
Oh my God. How you turn into man? How you turn that into a doggone church? Now that is hilarious.
Most of
So
most of all most of all the crazy shoot 'em up clubs that was in Chicago back in the day when we was running the streets
mhm.
is churches, centers where people go get their GED from, or it might have turned into a clinic, but the majority of them are churches, them little small churches.
Wow. Now that's hilarious. Oh heck.
Like all that sin that came from there.
Mhm. That's hilarious. So if you could name 4 states that you have done comedy in that was your best, I mean, that your favorite, what are they? The four best states that you have done comedy in.
Number one, Detroit, Minnesota. Where else I did shit that I really, really love. I mean, it's them are my two favorite because I lived at one and one I made it.
Uh-huh.
Detroit, I used to go to Detroit for a week. They had so many rooms. And I would call my, I'll be on MySpace at the time calling it the ball head takeover. And I would do all the little hole in the wall rooms, what they call the chitlin circuit. A
Uh-huh.
lot of good comedians down there, had a lot of love for. Minnesota, I used to live in Minnesota, so and that's why I did that show at this place called the Riverview, where I
Mm-hmm.
bombed on stage and I told them my name was B Cole. But
That's your.
I eventually I didn't that club got closed down. But
Mm-hmm.
I went back to some other clubs and got my name down there. But see,
Mm.
Dallas. Dallas is one of my favorites.
Right?
Um, what else? Where else? Well, Atlanta. I gotta say Atlanta. You know, I live
Gotta
here
say,
now, and then you know Chicago, in my five.
hey.
Chicago.
So
Chicago
if
got
you
to be. Chicago is number one though.
so in your opinion and your experience, what's the toughest city to do comedy in, or the toughest cities to do comedy?
The toughest city that I know that I've seen, but it ain't been tough to me, is Indiana. Any Indiana, any part. I don't give a fuck if you in Indiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, if you in Gary, Indiana, if you in whatever Indiana, that motherfucker ain't playing. Them
What?
people, hey, what up, baby? Them people you have the attention span of a wooden spoon. They don't give a fuck. You gotta come out. You gotta come pop,
Come out
pop,
blazing.
pop. Every joke gotta be, your joke's got to be hidden. Before you can take a breath, you gotta kill
Oh
everything
my.
out there.
Oh, I'm scared now. Never mind. I'm look. Let me be 20 years and go there.
It depends. See, it depends. From what I've seen,
Hmm.
they don't got no sympathy from whoever the fuck you is. They don't got no sympathy.
I believe it.
The Indiana
I,
is that shit.
I really believe it because I'm not trying
He
to
said they
go.
fuck. He said they fuck sheep in Indiana. That's why, boy. You understand, boy?
What he dumb. Oh my God. Which I mean, I so far I've been doing good, and I'm trying to do better, and I'm slowly, getting myself out there, and I'm starting this open mic next year, so I'm gonna get my practice in, cause I got to get
Mhm.
this practice in so I can get better, and I know I need to do these open mics just to get better, cause if you don't do these open mics, you gonna mess up somewhere. Now, some people say, now, do you believe that some people say that they don't have to do open mics because they feel like they good enough not to do open mics?
Yeah, yeah. Some
Man,
people,
because I,
some people, open mic to me, open mic is practice though. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Practice.
it's
You gotta practice. You gotta
right.
practice.
And some people feel like they ain't got to practice, they can just go on stage. Now, I know I can't keep going without, actually getting on that stage to practice and work out these jokes to see what works and what don't work. Because I know it's some stuff of mine that don't work,
Get in.
and I got to,
Get in.
work on it so it
Yeah.
can work later on.
Oh, smell it, mother. Get out.
But
Get out.
it's it's, it's
Crazy
crazy.
dog. Yeah.
That
Uh-oh.
dog,
That dog was a mess. But I it's like comedy to me is not hard because it's just a conversation.
right? That's
You
true.
communicating with the people in front of you. And what the difference of it is it's your time to talk.
Yeah,
You know it's your time to talk, then just talk. That's all it
yeah.
is.
Let's have a conversation. Everybody keep telling me it's fun. Ain't nothing but the conversation is just you the one, only one that got the mic. That's it. That's the difference. You the only one with the microphone.
What you
And
talking
that
about? What the hell, Sean?
but yeah, I mean, you the only one on that stage with that mic, and you got to make them people laugh. And if they don't laugh, they're gonna look at you just like this. Ain't
Yeah.
gonna
Hey,
get
the
what
worst
you.
thing though, the worst thing ain't even the motherfucker booing you. The worst thing is everybody staring at you. Somebody
I
could boo you, and you can
right.
see that person booing you, and then you could roast him. Then I think that's my time and get on up out of there. But if ain't nobody saying nothing, everybody looking at you, man, you dead in the water.
I
You
was
dead in the
dead in
water.
the I was dead in that water at KOD. I couldn't get a giggle, a snicker, a tickle, or nothing. I wanted to tickle myself just to get somebody to laugh. God dog, shoot. I'm like, but hey, it's 2 years ago. So if you could change anything about comedy, what would you change and why would you? Or would you change anything?
Would I change anything about comedy?
Oh,
Yeah, I would change the hate. I would change the hate. I would
right,
change it from word of mouth. I would change it so it wouldn't just be word of mouth. That's the only way a lot of people get work. They word of
right.
mouth. What up, Jane? Got out there?
January,
Uh, I would
yeah, so
change it so that it wouldn't be divided, but comedians that weren't as seasoned would know their lane. They would know their place.
right,
Because a lot of them don't know their place. They think they can do a lot of stuff that they can't do. And it's a
right,
learned thing. Somebody just said it on here. You gotta keep doing it. You gotta
yeah, you
keep,
got
you gotta keep going it. She's like you only get better and stay better when you practice. Yeah, when you practice your
yeah,
craft. It's the only way you can get it. You gotta keep going. Like I got a homie that is he's a comedian and he's funny. He has potential. I know
right,
when a comedian got potential, but he be
right,
down in himself too much. He be doubting himself. I say, just keep getting up on stage. You gonna do it. You gonna get better. You gonna do what you got to do.
yeah,
I don't like the fact of one of the main things I don't like that I hate is the sensitivity, and it's really in the world, but in the comedy game, too many. You can't talk about this. They don't want you to talk about that. If you say something, you get canceled. All I want people to do is not say it from a place of hate. Whatever they want to say, don't say it from a place of hate. Say it from a place of being funny.
right.
But
Ma, hey, look at
they don't even want you to be funny. The boy you talking about, he's stupid as hell talking about Mace. No, not that bum. Not that bum. I never
no,
Wherever, you know, I never try to encourage him to do shit. I try to encourage him to jump up off of something, skydive into a pool of acid. Standing there.
You
Wherever, stupid.
Oh my God, man. I mean, you're right, because I mean, it's a lot of racism in comedy. You know, it is, because you got some of these clubs that don't want to book comedians of color. And then you got some of these clubs that
They still,
just
still like that. What the fuck is that?
still like that. And I'm like, what? It is 2024, and you mean to tell me you don't want to book a comedian because of the color of their skin? What? Are you jealous because they might bring in the numbers that you're not bringing in, and it's your club? I'm just asking. Like it don't make no sense to me. Cause my first time, I ain't gonna say my first time, but my time doing comedy here in Columbus, I did a white club. It was, you could say it was a white club because it was more white folks than it was black, but it was a sprinkle of black people, and I made them white folk laugh, and I said, "Thank you, Jesus. I can go home." Because if I had a bomb in front of them white folks here at home, oh, bald head, I would have quit comedy that night. Bump that. Y'all be y'all would be like, "What's
Well,
your
let me
point
tell
at?"
you something. To me, white people are very easy to laugh because one, they want to learn about you.
Right.
And if you talk to them about you, then you're gonna win.
Right.
They want to hear them stories. They want to hear the shit to you.
Yeah, and they enjoyed what I was talking about, so I was happy that
Man,
I
did you
did.
pull that up? What she said? What Henderson said? She said it's a lot of sensitive bumper clocks. The reason I'm out here in America, the funniest thing about what she said is I never knew how to spell bumper clocks.
Me neither. I'm just learning how to spell it.
Ah, I, at first I
Oh my!
looked at it, I was like,
I didn't want to say
man,
it out
that's funny. I never seen, I've heard that
loud.
word ever, but I've never seen. Please tell me what actually is bumper clocks. Because
Right.
if a Jamaican call you that, I think it's like the same level as calling you a bitch ass motherfucker or a whore, man. That word funny than a motherfucker to me.
Child.
The way comedy is. Boo, hell, I ain't with sex and I'm boy, shut up, boy.
Right. Something's wrong with him, but you gotta tell us what a bumper clock is, because I've been hearing
Yeah,
that, and I'm
that's my buddy over shot. But look,
man.
comedy, I don't know. Like I've watched Richard Pryor. Rich Pryor always told about him. If you look in the crowd, he had a mixed crowd.
Yes, he
He
did.
had white people, he had black people. He was able to transcend and go anywhere.
Yes,
So
he
I
did.
always thought about that when I was doing comedy. Like shit, Rich Pryor was able to go in there. I'm gonna use
Child.
that same thing.
Right. Jerry got a question for you. What's your opinion about comedians doing the same jokes that ain't even funny?
If they're doing at open mics and they trying to work on them, cool.
No, an actual show.
Oh, and just keep doing it. That's one of my biggest fears. I can't do that. I ain't with that. I don't want to hear the same shit all the time. Don't nobody want to. If you see these same people in the audience all the time, you can't tell them the same shit.
Oh, you can't.
You can't.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Yes, King. It can mean 6 or 7 different things depending on how you say it. So you definitely don't want to say it to a roster. Oh shoot.
Okay. I already
Okay.
know that. Because the way they be saying, I know you ain't supposed to say that to them. But shit.
Said you can do short the blue oyster. Lord
You know
have
what the blue
mercy.
oyster is?
You keep talking about the blue oyster, but what is it?
You, you ever used to watch Police Academy?
Yes.
Remember when they would be chasing somebody and they would run into the club and they go, dun, 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 dun. There was a gay club. When the men had all the leather on, looked like village. He said,
What?
I can do a blue oyster.
Oh my
Shut up,
God.
fool. That was that.
Oh,
I've used that reference a lot of time with people because a lot of people did not understand what the blue oyster was.
I never knew what the blue.
They were running to that club on accident. And you got to think about the village people was everything. You ever knew the village people? They was dudes in leather, and it was
Right.
a police. It was an Indian. And it was a construction worker. So
There you go.
back then, I didn't even know that. When I was a kid, I didn't even know the village people was a gay group.
Right. I was little when they came out.
Oh man, you okay? Okay, I'm gonna call you when I get up off here, bro. Tony
And
Schofield is in the building, one of the OGs.
oh gee, thank you for coming, but y'all mean it's
Man,
and then like a lot of people ask me, well, Shaquana, why did you get into comedy? I got into comedy because I didn't see a lot of female comedians that was in wheelchairs. Now I know that there are some comedians that are in wheelchairs, and I've seen, and they are men, but I've never seen a female comedian that was in a wheelchair. So I
you
said,
want to
well,
equal right? You want to equal rights for wheelchairs?
something like that.
No, that's great.
Something
That's
like
great.
that. You is retarded. Oh my god. And I used to watch who that guy that you and Gray were talking about that used to fall. Oh my god. Yeah,
Ill
y'all talk
Will.
yes. Oh my god.
That nigga
Man,
wasn't in no Ill Will. Wasn't in no wheelchair. Ill Will he had MS and his legs was fucked up from the MS, but
right.
that nigga was the dumbest handicapped person I know.
In the
Funny as
world.
hell. That's
I'm like,
Granville. That's Granville right hand man right there.
man, I love myself some ill wit. And there's another comedian, his name is something Walden.
I know
I
you
know,
talking. I can't remember his first name.
yeah, I can't remember his
I
name,
don't
but
know if I don't know if he had MS, but he got something too. Most
yeah,
people, let me tell you something. Most people that got handicaps
mhm.
are some of the biggest assholes in the world. People don't even know it because they be looking at the handicap.
Right.
Yes, it's a lot of bumba girl action. Think the king from Police Academy. Rest in yeah, that shit was funny. Anybody
And
now ever watched the Police Academy, just watch. They gonna run up in that gay club. And
oh, you better
they fool the police because then niggas be
right.
starting to dance with them in there.
True, true. Cause I look, man, when I first seen that movie and I went up in that club, I said, "Oh snap, here we go." And I just laughed. Now, since you said the Blue Oyster and Police Academy, now I know what you're talking about. Now, every time I hear the Blue Oyster, now I know exactly. I'm like, you
That
know
music,
what?
you can't hear that music. I might watch that shit tonight. Fuck
Oh my
around
God.
and high and
Yes,
watch
my
that shit.
watch that mess tonight and laugh your head off tonight, man. So, okay,
Mhm.
now let me see what else I can ask you.
Make sure while
Well,
y'all on here, make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all
yes,
share. Make sure y'all follow us. You know what I'm
yes.
saying? I'm doing a couple episodes with my girl, with my co-hoster. You know what I'm saying? It's my partner
Yes.
in crime. You know what I'm saying? She rides me around. I sit on her lap, she rides me around. You know.
Bald head retarded, y'all. Look, I think he high tonight just a little bit. I think he
No,
high
I ain't
just a
had
little.
yet. I ain't had
Yeah.
because I'm actually drawing. I got a drawing to be done with when I get off here. And I
Oh,
ain't
okay.
had, I can't, I cannot. I found out 2 things I can't do while I'm high.
What?
If this is the beginning of the high, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Comedy and drawing. So a lot of ideas I get from being high. And the only reason I eat edibles or anything like that is because I have a problem sleeping.
Right. And that helps
But
you go to sleep.
at the same time, I cannot draw when I'm high. I can't get them lines right. I'll be
You be concentrating. I bet you gonna drink that you drunk that other time that stuff that was in that little old bottle. Oh my God, what was the name of that? Oh my Jesus. Cause you was high as a kite. You death was on your mind that time when you drunk that stuff.
oh yeah, I
Oh,
drank that. I ain't got it in here now. I put it
man,
in the kitchen. That shit is. Whoa! I,
we man,
man,
we have
I was gone.
packing up.
I was in this chair, stuck.
Oh my God, you
That's
was
how I was
stuck.
looking. It's like stuck for man about an hour. And I knew I was stuck. I knew I was home. I knew I was safe. I just couldn't move.
Right.
I kept saying, I had to go. Listen, you ever had to go to the bathroom so bad you wish another motherfucker could go for you because you don't feel like going?
Yes.
That's how fucked up I was.
That's man, yes. I've had that situation. Yeah. I'm like, can somebody please go to the bathroom for me or just hand me the trash can? Cause yeah,
All right, well,
I'm
bring it to me, girl. Bring it to me. Because I
stuck
don't
on
smoke no weed. I don't smoke weed. I eat an edible or
right.
get the THC tincture. I
Yeah.
don't smoke, but I had to learn how much. Because
Uh-huh.
I remember the first time man, I got so many edible stories.
Tell the
I used to get from this one comedian, I used to get some brownies from him.
right.
I didn't know his brownies wasn't that strong because I used to eat the whole brownie.
Right.
So after I ate 3 or 4 whole brownies, and not at one time, but different times, I buy one and eat it. I'll be high. But my girl one day came to me and she say, "Here, here go this brownie. Don't eat the whole thing." I'm like, man, the fuck, I'm some weak nigga you think I am? I can eat this whole thing. I've been eating brownies. I'm a brownie eater. I know about brownies. What?
Hard
Nigga,
head.
I ate that motherfucking brownie. I was in the front. I was in the front on my couch for 45 minutes having a conversation with both my goddamn feet because they wouldn't move. Then my daughter heard me and she came in the front while I was there. She's like, "Dad, who are you talking to?" She said, "I thought somebody was in here." I said, "I was talking to my feet."
Oh
She
my
said, "No." She said, "No, I heard I heard 3 people." I said, "I was doing my feet voices too." Shit.
so each one of
I
your
got
feet voice.
Hey, I was talking my voice and I was talking. So then when I finally got up, I said, I gotta make up my bed. It was in the middle of the night. I made my motherfucking bed up, but I was in the bed when I made the bed up.
You know what, my head?
So I told my monster, I said, both my daughters, I told my other daughter, she was 16 at the time. And Damani was like probably 6 or 7. I said, come check on Daddy.
I
Come
know
check
that's
on.
right.
I found out the oldest one that was in the house, she wasn't worth shit. She didn't come back in there, but my baby kept checking her. Man, the next day I had to do my podcast. I let my people, it was Smitty, B, Tia, some more people was on it. I said, y'all do it. I'm just gonna sit here. Cause I'm fucked up. I was still fucked up the next day.
You
They was like, nigga, what's wrong with you? I said, nigga, I'm yesterday high. I'm still high from yesterday.
now talk about the first time you got high and Grady was around. What was that like? What was
Oh,
that like?
that wasn't the first time I got high around Grady and we was in there for his birthday weekend.
Uh-huh.
This when I learned something about getting high too. I learned something a lot of times
Right.
when I did shit.
Right.
I'm telling motherfucker, I'm not gonna do some stupid shit. Dude. So I was in LA for a week, and this also was the week that my boy, rest in peace, Marcus Combs passed away. I was getting high every day. But the thing of it is, the first high hadn't wore off yet. So I was higher.
You was putting high on.
Grady go, what? Yeah, I'm high on top of a high. I got damn it get out the car one day. This nigga laughing at me. All over to me, him. It was him and Twan.
Sidekick.
And somebody, all of them was in my. And I'm walking to my cousin's house. They gonna call my name. And the way I turned around, they busted up laughing. I said, hey man, hey, I'm high. Don't call my motherfucking name. I got one mission to get to this front door without motherfucking falling. And y'all calling me and I have to turn around. And y'all don't want shit. So now that I almost fell, And I know if I fall, they're gonna take a picture. So I had to be very motherfucking mindful of what the fuck I was doing.
Turn around
I woke up,
slowly.
man. I woke up and my cousin was like, "Yeah, I'm finna go up to my shop." Ooh. He's like, "Man, what's wrong with you? You all right?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was on the couch sitting up, sleep. He's like, "Why you ain't lay down? You all right?" Nigga, I'm high. Nigga, I thought I was laying down. Shit, I'm up. Shit.
And you still
But
had your clothes on from the night before, didn't you?
man, had my motherfucking clothes, my shoes tied up, everything.
Oh my God, my head, no, no.
But
Now the high.
the very first time I got high, it was these comedians' fault. Well, I'm gonna blame it on AC and Oscar Period, Memphis. They comedians from Memphis. My boys, I fuck with them.
Right.
So I go down there to do a show. I don't know this nigga AC is a baker. This nigga bake cookies. He do the shit with the TAC. I didn't know this. All I know is he had a whole big ass Ziploc bag full of chocolate chip cookies flipped up on the dashboard. Now, this is a friend of mine. He's coming to my house and went in my refrigerator. I see these motherfuckers cookies like, oh, why don't you give me 2 of these cookies? And I eat one of the motherfucking cookies. And then I'm finna eat the other one. He get in the car. He say, hey, nigga, what the fuck you doing? I said, nigga, I'm finna eat this other cookie. I ate one already. He said, nigga, it's weed in them cookies, man. It's THC in them cookies. I said, nigga, I ain't never got high before. What the fuck is he gonna do to me? I ain't know what the fuck. I put the other cookie back in there.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you something. What pissed me off about it was I did not know that it took so damn long for the high to hit. So I'm automatically saying, oh, this shit ain't gonna work. But I ain't gonna try it again.
Right.
We had did some driving around. By the time we get to Beale Street, because that's where he was taking me to Beale Street, because I've never been to Beale Street before.
Right.
Right, walking up on the police. I'm walking up on the police to go into, the strip of Beale Street. Ain't shit.
Right.
But a goddamn, my feet start getting heavy. My arm felt crazy. And I thought about it, I said, I think I'm gonna have a stroke.
And what it feel like?
Because my feet never felt like that before. My arm never felt like that before. And I knew people be saying when you have a stroke, there'll be something wrong with your arm, or even that's a heart attack. One.
Yeah.
And I told AC, I said, man, my shit is fucked up. And I told Oscar. Oscar said, nigga, ain't shit wrong with you. That shit just hit you.
No.
So I'm walking down Beale Street. I couldn't understand when I went in Beale Street. I could not understand for the life of me. They got them like, them wooden police horses that you got to walk, them barricades. We had to show this motherfucker ID to walk past the barricade. I said, nigga, we still outside. Why do I got, it's not like we going inside no motherfucking way.
Right.
But I'm down there, I'm high. For the first time, I'm seeing people. I'm roasting motherfuckers. It was 3 girls walked up on us. And I said, ooh, all of them look like they daddy. They got some strong faces. Oscar said, boy, shut the fuck up before we be fighting out here. He said, you fucking with these people. I'm roasting people. We went in the restaurant so they could try to calm me down, but don't nobody know where to bring you down off a high. Because I'm just getting high and it's escalating. Boy, so we sitting in there talking. I'm talking to this dude. The whole time I'm talking to him, I realized he ain't saying shit back. So I got mad at him. I'm like, man, this nigga, who is this nigga over here? Oscar looked at me and said, man, that is a statue of Louis Armstrong. What the fuck are you talking about? That ain't no person.
No, wait. So
man, it was the way it was sitting down with us.
Yeah.
It was sitting down with us. I was a person. I was saying to myself, he's so black. Ooh, he black. Black as hell.
What?
I woke up the next day at this girl house. And this is one of my jokes. I woke up at this girl house. I didn't know. I guess I was talking to her. I woke up in the bed naked. She was naked. I'm like, damn, did I get me some shit? Because she fine as hell. And then I look over to the right in my daze because I'm still high. Right. There's 2 little kids, a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old, just standing over there looking at me.
Who is
looking
this
at these
man?
motherfuckers like, why are they staring at me? They got their pajamas on and shit. And then one of them just bust out and said, we want some cereal. I said, shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I don't even know these little niggas.
Right.
But I was high. And I realized I wanted some cereal too. So I got up and put my
And gave
clothes
some
on and fixed them some cereal. We was sitting there talking and having a good time. And she woke up and she's like, you met my kids. I know my sons. These are my sons now. My sons. You know, we're a family. Bitch, I'm high.
Oh, God,
That was
no.
my very first time getting high. And I was in Memphis. Oh, that's another city that I love doing comedy in. Memphis.
Right. Man, my first time I got high with my sister. And she plotted on me so bad, bald head. Oh my God, this chick, I drunk 1800s. I done drunk some shots or whatever. I done smoked 3 blunts with her. She talking about let's go to Walmart. I'm like, girl, I ain't push myself. I'm
Fuck you
gonna have
going
a
to Walmart?
huh?
She didn't know you was in a wheelchair?
Yeah, my sister knew I was in the wheelchair.
You said your sister. I didn't know your sister.
Yeah,
So
my
why
sister.
the
She
fuck
just
she wanted to get high and want to go to Walmart?
go to Walmart and bald head. My sister, you had to go upstairs. I mean, you had to go up some stairs to get into her house. So I had to get out my wheelchair just to go down these stairs. Bald head, I swore up and down. I almost fell off them stairs at least a good 6
Wait a
times.
minute.
Trying to
You said you had to get out the wheelchair to go downstairs?
go down them
Why you had to
steps.
get out? Or somebody carried you?
I got out my chair, sat down on the steps, and I scooted down the steps, and I scooted up the stairs. Yes.
It's some shit I'm gonna go to. It's some shit I'm gonna go to hell for. But that thought of you, that picture of you, that's so wrong. It's in my head.
So look, bald head, I almost fell off the steps 6 times trying to get in my wheelchair. And when I finally got down there, I said, okay, give me a minute. Let me balance. Let me get my equilibrium just right. Because my equilibrium is all off. So I had to give her my hand so she can pull me up so I can sit in my chair. Because bald head, the world was doing just like
Hey,
this.
this nigga Rashad, right? The one that's on there, Rashad Blair. They call this nigga, they call him butt naked. They always call him that stupid shit. I never called it. But that motherfucker say, I can't even say, what do you say? I can't even get no, it was one before that. He said, I can't even have a shot of liquor without getting naked.
I'm naked. You know what? Wait.
But it's people like that get high. Well, not get high. I never seen nobody get high and do it. I've seen a lot of people get drunk and get naked. They just want to be naked. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You like that too? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
I used to be. It depended on what I had to drink. It just depending on what it was I drank that day. If it was Grey Goose, psh, coming out my clothes.
That's crazy. I can never understand that.
Cause I don't know. I know for me, when I used to drink bald head, I got hot. Okay. I felt like somebody turned the heat to hell. Okay. So I had to get out. Man, look, I tried to get out them clothes. I'm sorry, but yeah, Rashad. Richard. I'm in the Rashad. Yeah, Rashad. I'm in the wheelchair. But man, being high, trying to get in your wheelchair, and you high as a kite, boy, that's a serious combination. And then we end up going to Walmart. Bald head, I couldn't even push myself in a straight line. I was doing just like this.
Damn.
And something told me to look behind me. She is tearing herself up laughing. I'm like, no, you didn't.
Sean to go towards the them clothes get heavy and hot.
Thank
Y'all look to make the hole come out. That's what it be. You just want to be ready.
I was
just
hot.
want to be ready.
I was in the club.
That's when that shit happened, when the motherfucker be so drunk and then they right, they be talking about, fuck.
Bye.
Put your tongue in your motherfucking mouth, you goddamn freak.
Oh, and that's another thing. When I used to get drunk, bald head, I used to get thirsty. when I got drunk. I wanted to drink even more because my mouth tasted like pure cotton. Okay. So yeah, if
Hey, I want to
man,
ask a question. Does
uh,
anybody know? 'Cause I think I seen the original video, but that shit that they got going around with motherfuckers be talking about, give me my money, and everybody be clapping. That's some nigga was playing basketball and he won. And he just said it one time, give me my money. And everybody on the basketball court laughed at him. But I
yeah, I
think
don't
that's
know
the
what
original.
I don't know. I still don't understand what that's about. I really don't.
They got so many challenges that are bullshit.
Thank
They
you.
not some of them ain't funny,
Hey,
but people make shit funny because they just want to do the challenge.
yeah,
Like
the
if I do
crate
a
check.
challenge, I want to get some money.
Thank
First
you. Next
motherfucking challenge I ever remember was that ice challenge.
ice bucket challenge. Yeah.
But the ice bucket challenge started, it might have been Chicago.
Mm,
People was running out in the snow where it was like and diving. They would be damn near naked, have on some shorts, something, dive in the snow. When that shit happened, motherfuckers like, man, let's do this snow challenge. Man, I'm not,
right.
y'all ain't pouring no bucket of ice on me and y'all, hell no. If I do
And,
some challenge, I want some money.
and see that was a guy that had Lou Gehrig's disease, also known as ALS. So he
Yeah,
wanted people. So he wanted people to see what he go through every day with, being in pain. So the best way he could describe it was having a bucket of ice water on you and you in shock. It's shocking your whole system. So that's where he came over. He said either you can do the challenge or you can donate money to to a charity of his choosing for
right,
ALS. So
right.
a lot of people donated money or did the challenge, and that raised a lot of money. So, and I don't know if he's still alive or not. I really don't know.
I
I
remember when
was
50 Cent was gonna
look,
do it too.
I met the finest woman in the world. I was making out with her and walking out arm in arm with her in front of my bike club. You know what? And they was trying to save me. I was like, fuck y'all. I had my tongue all down her throat. I don't even know who she was. I don't know. She was as big as a semi. You know what? So she was a big one.
Boy, that's funny how you say a big one.
A big one.
Big one.
Oh my
Well, you don't
God.
get this, you get
Rashad,
that Buffalo Soldier up out of here, boy.
please tell me you gonna stop drinking, cause boy, that right there is
I've never that hot shit when I woke up in the bed with that girl, at least she looked good. I don't know whatever happened to that girl, but shit. All I know is I'm glad that was a thumbs up moment. I ain't never did that shit.
I
I ain't
know
never
that's
been because I really wasn't no drinker. I wasn't getting high back then. So
right.
I wasn't finna end it. If I ended up somewhere with an ugly chick,
Uh,
she had a banging body. Banging body.
right.
Cause I done hit some ugly mugglies before. I done hit some ugly, but that motherfucker had a body. And like you got your friends that judge
Right.
motherfucker. They be like, man, what you doing with the ugly motherfucker? And then walk past. Oh, you see why? Oh, okay. Got a bad body. But then
Lord have
that was a natural. And they had no BBLs back then. They had a natural thick body,
right.
nice shape, bow leg, something. It wasn't just she was. Man, if I
And
just man, and then I never had the factor of giving people false hope of who they was.
right.
I told a girl one time she was ugly, nice body. I had to explain her because she had got beside herself. I said, "You talking to me like you beautiful. You, you not?
You ain't sick.
You not? Yes, I did. Because she had got all. I said, who are you talking to with that
Um,
face? Who you talking to, face? What the fuck you keep calling me face for? I said, because your face don't match your conversation. Your face is not the face that's supposed to be talking like that. You're supposed to be quiet so
face
people
don't
won't see you. Man,
match. Your face ain't matching her
man,
confidence.
I see her right now. and I be looking at her. Say something.
Wow,
Say
Bobby.
something. You motherfucking mechanic face looking motherfuckers.
Not mechanic.
It's some gladiator face bitches out here with these BBLs, thinking that they doing it, looking like they daddy. Get your strong face ass out of here, man.
They need to go sit down somewhere. They should be getting their body done instead of their doggone face. I mean, they face done instead of their body because they did that.
Ain't nothing they can do to the face. The only person that can I'm yet to see a magician do what a beautician. See, that's the confusion right now. Let's get this understood. A lot of women go to the beautician thinking the beautician can save their face. The beautician is not a musician. I mean, the beautician is not a
magician.
They can only do so much. And then dudes be lying. Dudes be lying out here telling me good morning, beautiful, because she got a nice body. I seen this other chick online the other day. She looked like Jeffrey. You remember the giraffe from Toys R Us? Looked like Jeffrey. They was like, hey, beautiful. I was like, hey, when y'all open it back up? She was like, what do you mean open? Ain't you from Toys R Us? Boy, that motherfucker blocked me so quick.
No. You don't care what you say for real.
I don't give a fuck about what I say. It's so sad. You need to tell these people the truth.
Yeah, and some people don't tell these people the truth. Like they be sugarcoating stuff. I'm like, why is you sugarcoating the truth? If you ugly, you look like you look like Sasquatch. I'm just saying.
Some of these motherfuckers walking around, they looking like they had an autopsy by the face.
Looking like Miss Netta.
Man, hey boy. I think Miss Netta is where chickenpox come from.
I'm about to pee on myself.
If you ever seen them videos where they be squeezing a little pus and shit out of it? Well, if you squeeze Miss Netta head together, all that shit will come up out of there. Then you got to throw some alcohol, the green alcohol on her, spray some bleach.
Oh my God.
Help her.
And got the nerve to be sitting up there going off.
You don't care what come out of his mouth. We've been like that. I ain't never had a chick in a wheelchair before. Her wait time. What time you get off?
You know what, Rashad?
Hassan, what up, boy?
Oh, man, look, but that jump be funny. Like, didn't even be walking around here looking like somebody sat on their face and
their confidence is so. One of my comedian buddies, Sean Morgan, said it best. So you got to walk around with a mirror and show these bitches who they are. That's you. Who you talking to like that? It's you.
But I hope she don't break your mirror and give you 7 years of bad luck. That's what you better.
Huh? Hey man. All I know is it's a lot of delusional people out there because people are getting the wrong information and believing it.
Right.
Women need to get back to understanding that men will say anything to get some pussy. So it's a lot of y'all women that are ugly as fuck, and the men's telling y'all look good, and y'all don't. Get into an argument with them. You're gonna find out. Get into an argument first before you think. You know what I'm saying? And then it's people out here giving all this self-love, self-hope. You're supposed to love yourself. You're supposed to be, but don't get beside yourself. It's lanes on the expressway, just like it's lanes in life. Big girls be thinking they can wear shit that a small girl go on. No, you're not. It's not for you. Your outfit is like this in the store. It's plastered on the wall. Plastered on the wall. It's not on the rack. They can't have them sizes on the rack. They're gonna hang out in the motherfucking aisle.
Oh my God, Rashad is stupid. He is stupid. I don't like Rashad. Something wrong with him.
We could just spin the circles.
But yeah, I mean, so if you could have your own like big comedy tour, who would you have on your tour? If you could have anybody on your tour, who would it be your lineup, your dream lineup?
Me, Marlon Mitchell,
Okay.
Grady, um, and I pick one more person. Um, my man out of New York, Rob Stapleton.
That's what
That'll
I'm
be the
talking
fir-
about.
that'll be the first. That'll be the first tour because I think comedy should only have 3 to 4 comics
Right,
on a show. A comedy
right.
show is supposed to be possibly 2.5 hours. All that 30 month having all them different motherfuckers on the show, man. You not giving you people not getting their money's worth because these comics don't got that much time
Right,
to
that's
be on
true.
stage. They got certain you give them motherfucking 15, 20 minutes. No. Headliners, headliners are supposed to do 40, 55 minutes to an hour. And
Thank
it
you.
ain't a lot of headliners. They are diminishing the time of comedy because they put too many motherfuckers up there. When they could just
Exactly.
have a bunch of different shows.
That's
You know,
true.
once a month. Once a
Yeah,
month, you got 3 to 4 comics on one show. You got the host. The host can always be the same dude.
yeah.
He got
So
30 more motherfucking days to make up some more motherfucking jokes if that crowd is the same people. Give them a good show. Have everybody have a great show.
yeah, and if you keep doing the same show in front of the same crowd, that crowd ain't gonna come back no more. Not I ain't gonna say that. Some crowds will come back just to hear certain jokes from certain comedians. They will come back to hear
Yeah, but
specifically.
somebody has to discover. See, that's the thing. Don't nobody want to discover comedians no more. It's
Right,
a lot of comedians that need to be discovered. They keep running the same motherfuckers.
over and over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
I've seen it. Trust me, I've seen it, and I'm like, didn't you just have this person on here 2 weeks ago? Why they on here this week or every
Yeah,
week? You
you
know,
got 12 motherfucking months in a year.
yeah,
1 or 2 of them months because wherever you at, if you in one of them towns like Chicago where you get cold, you gotta decipher when you gonna have it. Some motherfuckers ain't gonna come out when it's first start getting cold. At first start
right,
getting cold, niggas gonna stay in, so you let it mix. But I know how to throw a show, when to throw a
right,
show, who to put on the show, and not.
right.
So y'all got that
Yeah.
money, come on, holler at me. I'll tell y'all who to get. But I'm gonna be
I,
on the goddamn show.
thank you. Shoot, and I'm doing this open mic next year, and man, when I tell you, I'm surprised my whole head ain't great this right about now. But you know,
You
it's
can't
gonna be a
stress. Don't stress. Just do it. Don't
yeah. It ain't
stress.
ain't gonna stress
Your
myself out.
first, your first show, you gonna learn.
Yep.
You gonna learn. You gonna gain. Or you gonna lose.
Oh,
And all of it is a learning experience to know what you got to do the next time.
exactly. So if even if don't nobody. If even if don't nobody show up to even see the show, we still got to put the show on. Even if don't nobody show up,
Right.
so
Right.
So I'm doing what I'm doing. I got everybody who I'm gonna have on the show, and I'm just gonna relax and have fun with it. That's all I
This
can.
nigga's
You know
he
what?
said
Oh,
anywhere you to Chicago had to bring. You got to get some 4-wheel drive.
you know what? Bald head great already trying to bring me to Chicago. Shoot,
That
it's gonna be
nigga
fun,
was
but I ain't coming to snow. I ain't finna get stuck for y'all to be laughing at me. I wish I would.
you
Nah.
ain't gonna do stuff.
But y'all, this was episode 48. Anything you want to tell people you got going on, bald head, before we get up off of here?
Yep, I'm in Chicago, 16th to the 22nd, doing the what's funny what's funny Chicago Comedy Festival. Little
Mm-hmm.
Rail, his manager Knowledge Beckham are throwing it. We doing a tribute to Mary Lindsay and Jokes and Notes Comedy Club on the
Right.
20th. I'm gonna be there. We getting down, doing a couple of things. I got a lot of shit going on my art by Baldhead. Y'all check out my drawings and my paintings. This is one of them. And yes, everything is for sale. Everything is for sale. I got a lot of more stuff. So
Right.
also, what else I got coming up? On the 31st, I'm in St. Louis. So if you're in St. Louis, August 31st, I'll be at a theater. It's on my page. Y'all go to my page and look at my page. And if you're not following me, if you follow me on YouTube, Ballheads Podcast, Facebook, Comedian Ballhead Phillips, Instagram, Comedian Ballhead Phillips, all of the stuff that I do is on there. Get in tune with it, nigga. Let me tell y'all what I'm not gonna do. I ain't gonna let y'all down with the funny. The funny gonna be happening, and I'm keeping it real and raw. Got a new series that I'm working on. I just dropped the trailer for it on my Instagram. It is Pop Phil, me, and Grown Baby. Yeah,
Welcome back,
bullshit.
grown baby.
BS and business. That's gonna be the name of it. So y'all check that out.
Right. And you know, we got Laughs and Libations. We got Bald Heads Podcast. I'm a co-host of that one as well. I got Highway 54 that I'm gonna be going back to because they finna change the time back to I think 3 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock. So and then like I said, trying to create this open mic for next year. Bald Head is my headliner. I appreciate you for saying yes to coming out
Oh yeah.
and helping me out with this open mic because I need to practice. So and then we're gonna be back September the 8th with a special guest. We ain't gonna tell y'all who it is until we drop that flyer.
We ain't gonna tell you.
I'll tell you till you see that flyer.
Hey Rashad, make sure Rashad put your number in my DM on him on Facebook so I can do it.
So happy and proud of you. I can't wait for your stand up. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I'm
comedian too.
get back on it, but y'all, we're gonna be back September the 8th. I'm working around Bald Head schedule because he's traveling right now. So the days that he's not able, I'm
Oh
gonna
man,
be working.
hey, I forgot to tell him. Make sure y'all go on YouTube too and go to Yeah, We Talk Like This podcast.
There you go.
I'm the new cast
Co-host on
member
it.
of the Yeah, We Talk Like This podcast on YouTube. It's me, my dog Steve Brown, Marvin Hunter, Sean Larkins. Hey, we be talking crazy and we be
And
talking about some real shit.
Sugarfoot. Sugarfoot. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
But y'all, this was episode 48, season 5 with comedian Baldhead Phillips. We'll be coming back September the 8th with episode 49. See y'all later. Bye.
All right, y'all. Peace out.